What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Outcrowd podcast, episode number 149. Everyone always told us our opinions didn't matter, and as it turns out, Mrs. Robinson, you were right.
Right again.
Bitch. What's going on? I'm Quack.
Jared.
And I'm Schmulty. Was Miss Robinson a teacher you had or something?
No, that's what I was going for, was like a teacher, but I can't remember any of my teachers' names.
I could remember one. That was a bitch.
High school was like last week for you.
Yeah.
The rest of us, it was a while ago.
Yeah, I can remember one teacher's name, and he was my art teacher in senior. Yeah, he was cool. And he had a cool name. It was Mr. Bat. Shouts out Mr. Bat.
Nice. Easy to remember. Rhymes with cat.
Hit us up on Patreon, Mr. Bat.
I'm glad you bring that up, actually. I was going to... I don't know. We've shouted out Patreon, obviously, but I don't know if we've ever really explained it. There's 3 different tiers, and I believe every tier gets you into a Patreon chat, and I can't remember if every Patreon... Oh, that's something I need to do. I can't remember if every Patreon allows you to listen, or if it's just the top 2.
I think we did the top 2.
But anyway...
shirt. It's this shirt.
Yeah, so if you're the highest tier, you get a free shirt, and then make sure if you do sign up to use an email to sign up for Patreon that's same as Discord if you're going to use Discord, and then you get to listen live. And I bring this up because 150 is coming up, and we've shouted out when. So on that Friday, we will post what time, and if you are a patron, you will be able to literally listen to everything live.
You know, I feel like the live thing is a bad idea for me. Because sometimes I say things I don't mean.
I feel like it's kind of a bad idea for all of us, but it's happening.
Okay.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
I gotta make a slide though, so hold on a second.
Outcrowd podcast.
Outcrowd podcast. Outcrowd podcast. There you go.
I got there.
That's the spirit. I like it.
I'm participating.
So yeah, like as of right now, we are currently live. You'd be able to listen to it if you are a patron, and for 150. And then obviously we're working on getting more up in Patreon, and one of the things we're going to do in Patreon is an unedited version of every pod.
I say things I don't mean sometimes, dude.
So in Patreon, there would be no music, no aftercuts. It'd be straight through. The only thing I might edit is if like all of us go to the bathroom at the same time and it's just dead air for like 5 minutes. That'll get cut, or small things like that. But other than that, it'll be unedited.
They're getting all the hot garbage that comes out of this.
Yeah, and then you might ask, well, if I can just be a lower patron and listen to the unedited, why would I be a higher one to listen live? The live function, I forgot today, but we'll go live. Like sometimes we're in here for 10 minutes before we go live, which means you would get to hear start to fucking finish. When we walk in and call each other douchebags.
That's what makes me nervous.
We walk in, call each other rude names, bullshit.
Yeah, squirrel taps, make out sesh, you know. Yeah.
So, anyway, I figured I'd shout that out.
All right, well, let's play the music then, huh?
Wicked, wicked.
And we're back. So what's up?
Nothing.
Energy seems to be low in here today. You're a little high right now.
He's a lot higher than normal.
Yeah. No, on the energy scale.
He's sober and he's been awake for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
I like it. Good for you, man.
I've had a long week, and it's only Wednesday.
Yeah.
It'd be like that sometime.
Yeah.
I watched the second Jumanji movie.
Did you? What'd you think?
I didn't like it that much.
It wasn't that good.
Oh, did you see it too?
There were some funny moments, but
I didn't like that The Rock was playing Danny DeVito. I wasn't feeling that.
Yeah. Me neither.
I mean, they got it back into the program, but I didn't enjoy that at first.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know.
There were some laughs.
Weird.
There were some good laughs, but as usual, in the sequel, they always try to go harder and funnier than they did the first time, and it doesn't always work.
Yeah, I don't know.
It almost never works. Name a movie where the sequel was even funnier naturally than the first.
I don't know about funnier, but Ace Ventura.
Yeah, I was going to say Ace Ventura
sequel.
The second one was at least maybe not funnier, but like pretty equal to the first one.
Sure. But it seems like in the second ones, like what?
Austin Powers.
I hated every one of those.
Are you serious?
I did not like any of them.
Why? Those are great movies.
It seemed like
Groovy, baby.
it just seemed like too much effort to be funny.
I think he's
like it was forced.
They're fucking hilarious.
Sure, I get that, but I didn't enjoy any of them.
Well, you are a bitch.
Okay, well,
yes,
Jumanji 2 was not very good.
No,
that's my general consensus.
I mean, The Rock is always nice to look at, but
that's true. That's true, but it wasn't enough.
No,
you know.
I mean, the redhead chick, that whips ass. She added to it.
If you want to watch her, just watch Doctor Who.
Is she in that?
Mm-hmm. She's in like 3 seasons of Doctor Who.
Gotcha.
Later seasons though, so you got to work to where you get to her.
Yeah, I gave up on Doctor Who.
I know, you're a bitch.
Oh, dude, it lost my interest.
Oh,
I don't know what to tell you.
Doctor Who is phenomenal.
It was like kind of cool.
Did you get past David Tennant?
No.
That's why.
I got to him.
Oh, you got to David Tennant?
Yeah.
Then that's 100% why. David Tennant gets way good, and then Matt Smith gets even better. I mean, I still think David Tennant is my favorite Doctor, but Matt Smith, I think it kind of depends on what day they both go back and forth. They're two amazing, but you got to get the first season's pretty rough. The second season's fairly rough, and then they kind of start ramping up and ramping up and ramping up. It gets real fucking good.
I don't know. I just went back to anime. I was like, fuck.
I've been working on Schitt's Creek.
I haven't watched any of that.
It's really funny, man.
Is it?
From episode 1, it's funny.
Is that on Netflix or what?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Cool.
It's really funny. You remember American Pie?
Yeah.
The dad? He's one of the main characters, and his son is in it.
Oh.
And they play this uppity New York family that just lost their fortune because their tax man fucked them over. So they had to move to this random small ass town that he happened to buy. And it's really good, really funny. I enjoy it.
That guy's
give it a look.
That guy's pretty funny.
His son, so that's Eugene Levy, I believe.
Yeah.
His son Daniel Levy, fucking talented dude. Talented. He plays a metrosexual, pansexual type guy. And he does it phenomenally. Like, it almost seems like it comes natural to him.
It fucking might. Might. We saw that with Chris D'Elia. It could just be who he really is.
That's still a sore subject for me, dude.
I never thought he was that great.
Yeah, see, I'm glad I was never on that hype train.
Yeah.
I think
okay, he wasn't one of my tops, but
he was.
I enjoyed his stuff.
Yeah.
Most of it. There was a good portion of it I would skip.
I think he had some that I thought were pretty funny. Yeah. It wasn't like a solid.
I hope they burn him.
His whole thing didn't make me laugh.
I hope they burn him to the ground.
He was funny, but he was no Dave Chappelle, Joe Coy. Did you
watch Joe Coy's newest, Coming In Hot?
The one where it was like a celebration of Filipino culture?
It was in Hawaii.
Oh, that's the second newest. But yes, I actually just recently watched that one, and it was fucking hilarious.
Dude, that was funny when he was talking about the Mexicans, and he thought there was a Mexican in the front row.
And he was Filipino.
Kind of scared the shit out of him.
He was doing all the different Asian accents. That shit killed me,
saying they are the Mexicans of Asia.
Yosep.
His fucking accents were so good.
Well, like even Kevin Hart in his prime,
Kevin
So
Hart
fucking
in his
amazing.
prime was top tier.
I think we quoted the one of his fucking specials forever. The
I
Get
think
Out
it was
the Bowl.
Yeah, I think that was Grown Little Man. I think it was that
like,
special.
We quoted that a shitload.
Yeah, it's fucking fun.
I remember playing like Call of Duty Black Ops, or not Black Ops, whatever one that he started playing with us, where we were on.
I thought that was Black Ops.
Might have been 2.
I think it was Black Ops 2.
Yeah. When we were playing zombies on that game, we would yell it across our microphones.
Yeah.
You just hear someone be like, "Get out the bowl!"
Yep.
Goddamn cat drinking milk at the boat.
Someone come and look at this.
Eat at the boat. Get out the boat. Yeah, that's classic. I watched his newest one, and it was funny. I still think Kevin Hart's funny, but it's not the same as.
Was it the one
Grown
from
Little
like
Man.
London or whatever?
Yeah, the London one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty all right.
Yeah.
I was never big on Kevin Hart. He's funny, but his type of comedy isn't my thing.
He just talks about his family mostly.
Yeah, he's
Which
good.
It was
he's
funny.
good. He's
there were
funny.
some good bits where I laughed pretty good, but
He's good, but he's funny. You know, if I see a Tom Segura or a new Joe Rogan,
Tom
or
Segura is my
Joe
boy.
Coy, I'm going to watch that
Where
first.
the
I
hell
agree.
is the newest Bo Burnham, dude?
Dude, he disappeared off the face.
Yeah,
of
he
fucking
disappeared.
earth.
Well, it's because he's been busy. Like, he wrote and created that one movie that got like critical acclaim.
8th grade.
Yeah,
Eighth
something
grade.
like that. Yeah, it got like critically acclaimed, and so he was busy with that. And so, like, I know he's busy, but come on,
I know he needs.
I need some new
special.
music special shit to listen to.
Yeah, that would be lit.
that song of his. I don't remember what it's called.
Kanye one.
Yeah,
That one's great.
that is legit, dude.
Yeah.
That's the real deal. Mm-hmm. His
But
performance and everything, doing his own. What's that called when you change your voice?
Like the auto tune shit.
Yeah, when he's doing his own autotune, he's got the fan blowing up in his face, so his hair.
What the hell is that one called? That's the one where he talks about Chipotle, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Pringles cans.
Yeah. God, I can't remember what that one's called.
I don't know what the song was
Making
called.
fun of
That's how
Kanye
That's how he
because
ended his Make Happy special. I know
Yeah.
that.
yeah, make happy. Yeah,
That's the special.
yeah.
Well,
He has names for his songs.
There was another one too. There was another one that was like super epic. I can't remember what it was, but it was hilarious.
One of my
Something like
favorites
I can't
is,
deal with this right now.
Oh yeah, I can't deal with this.
he says I don't think that I can handle this right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Maybe the song is called like Can't Handle
It's
Handle
It.
actually like, if you really listen to some of his lyrics, it's actually kind of fucking sad, which is kind of why I like Bo.
That one,
Some deep shit.
that one little lyric where he says he's here to give people what he cannot give himself.
Yeah. And the special's called Make Happy.
That was real shit.
Yeah. It's some real shit.
Or what's my favorite one is the sad song or whatever. The one where he starts naming sad stuff.
Oh yeah, sad.
I just don't understand how you guys deal with it. And then he's like, I don't. It's laughter. And then he starts naming fucked up shit and then laughing at it. Ha ha ha! What an idiot!
Yeah.
And then doesn't he say something like redheads? And then
Yeah.
just stops and then goes
Yeah.
right back into
He's like, I saw a boy and he had red hair.
Yeah. Saw an old man trip and fall. Hey, what a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he disappeared, dude. Like, he hasn't put anything on his YouTube channel in 2 or 3 years.
Yep.
Or maybe a year. I think a thing for 8th grade was the last thing he put on there.
Yeah, he's solid though.
One of my favorites is his country song. Fucking love that one.
Which one's that one?
It's the like the country boy one. Like, oh shit, it's the Scarecrow again. You remember that one?
No.
Oh fuck.
What's the other one where he's talking about he's making fun of rap songs? He's got a music video for it.
I don't know about rap songs. He does one where he makes fun of pop songs.
Well, there's the one with the rap song where he's talking about having like 28-inch gold rims on his jet ski.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember what it's
On
called.
his
though.
jet ski.
You don't remember the country one though? Mm-mm. Where he's like, no shirt, and no shoes, and no Jews. You didn't hear that. It's so good.
What's that one song of his, Mr. Burnham?
Yeah, that one's good.
The one where he's pointing at.
Yeah, and it's
Voices.
pretty epic. It's like
That was the end of
the
what?
agent, the jock, the hot chick, or whatever. That was pretty good.
Fucking
Yeah, that one's
idiot.
I haven't listened to a whole lot of his stuff
I
because
think
I
it's
usually
We
get.
Think We Know
Oh,
You.
We think we know you.
The
Yeah.
song is Oh Bo. Oh Bo.
Yeah, I thought that was pop. I guess it's kind of both.
Yeah, it's
Kind
probably a little bit of
melted
both.
together
Yeah.
now.
I haven't listened to much of his stuff because I usually get hung up on Handle This Because it's so cool sounding. It's
that's
good.
dope.
Yeah.
I like how he just straight up says he saw this at a Kanye concert. He was like, I wanted to try it.
Where, Kanye had the thing right there, and he does all his own stuff. Mm-hmm. And I love that he was making fun of him because his $90 T-shirts weren't selling very well. Like, no, of course they're not. Fucker.
Yeah, who the fuck wants to spend that kind of money?
Kanye's fucking funny, though. Let me see if I can show you this video.
He's an odd dude, man.
He is, but he's funny as shit.
I remember when he was, like, somewhat new in the game. He had some pretty good music, dude. And then
he still has good music. I liked a lot of Kanye's shit.
There was a lot of songs I listened to back in the day.
I don't know, that one song where he's got like Gucci Mane in it or whatever, and they're wearing a Roblox outfit or Minecraft.
It's not all gold. That was Lil Pump. That was his song. Kanye featured on it. To be fair,
garbage. You know how they recorded that?
What?
On an iPhone.
They went to Golden Corral, ate the buffet, ran back to the bathroom, turned on a recorder, and shit their guts out, and they're like, got it. This is going to go platinum. And it fucking did.
And it did.
I hate that.
Listen to this, though. This shit makes me laugh. Fucking Kanye.
I almost borderline like being sued because it's the only time where I can be myself, because I sit in those depositions and it'd be hilarious. I remember I was in a deposition with Suge Knight, and I had my hands on my face like this, right? And the lawyer was sitting, Suge sitting right there, and Suge's lawyer sitting next to me. He said, can you take your hands off your face? No, I said, take your hands off your face. I looked at him and said, he said, take your hands off your face. I said, look, sir, you're going to have to ask me nicely to take my hands off my face. Please talk to me with some type of respect. And he says, okay, Mr. West, can you please take your hands off your face? And I said, no.
I fucking love that. No.
Suge Knight is still a thing?
I guess so.
You know who Suge Knight is, right?
Old school.
Yeah, the label producer for Death Row Records, like Tupac and Snoop Dogg and all them.
Oh, Bo. I mean, like,
I said no.
You're going to have to ask me with some kind of respect. No.
in the rest of the world, not really a whole lot. It's kind of calmed down. Not a whole lot going on.
I saw Utah might close down again. Did you see that?
Yeah, they're saying that on the news. It might go back to orange. They were saying,
"Don't do this to me."
No, it's fucking stupid. It's already a pain in the ass.
I did order a mask though, a real deal mask.
Nice.
I've got this one.
So I mean, I'm gonna participate. I know there are people that think it's stupid or silly. They're usually inbred. They're from the sticks. They fuck their sisters. They can't help it.
I mean, it doesn't hurt anybody to wear a mask.
Yeah, like
the worst thing. Okay, so if you wear a mask and it was all for nothing, the worst thing is you wore a mask for nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Best case, it might have saved your life some way, somehow. Mm-hmm. But worst case,
or someone you know,
or someone you know. Worst case, you wore a mask for no reason, and oh well.
Yeah. Well, like if you go to a store and like the store requires it or something like that, it's annoying. But like, the idiots are like, you know what? I don't have to. This is America, and I have my rights, and I don't have to. And it's like, you're right, but
that's private property.
Someone owns that store. Yeah. Like, if you're entering my house and I say I don't want your shoes on, you can't just be like, I'm American. I'm gonna be like, no, bro, this is my house. Like okay, I pay the bills.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah. So I had a doctor's appointment today. Okay, at the IHC clinic on Layton Parkway. You know where that's at? Mm-hmm. You walk in and instantly you're greeted with, there's like 2 or 3 people. One's gonna take your temperature. Put the gun on your head. Mm-hmm. One's gonna ask you the questions. I can't remember what the other one's for, but they've got masks there. They've got hand sanitizer. It's the rule. Grab a mask, put it on, sanitize your hands. Do you know where you're going? Yes or no, and then they'll point you in your direction. But so I walked in, and there's this old fucking boy in front of me with his wife wearing the Vietnam hat.
Yeah.
So instantly he's ignorant. I stereotyped him before I even got in the building. And he's throwing this fit that they want to take his temperature as if it puts him out anything. All they do is hold a little fucking thing to his forehead. Don't even touch him.
Yeah, they don't even touch you.
And they say, okay, are you experiencing any of these symptoms? He says no. But he's kind of being an asshole about it. And they said, okay, cool. If you could grab a mask and sanitize your hands, have a nice day. And he threw a fit. Why do I got to wear this mask? Why do I got to wear... I'm at the hospital. Why do I got to wear this mask? And I'm like, just fucking put it on, dude. What is your deal?
Fucking boomers, dude.
Then get the fuck out.
Fucking boomers.
Some damn boomers, man. They're so entitled.
And I mean, it was... It was like a little... maybe over 60-second exchange between him and these people that work there.
Yeah.
But he's being an asshole. Big old fucker, too. Probably there to get, like, checked for diabetes or something. Diabetes. You know what I mean? And he's making a big deal out of it. I'm like, dog, just put the fucking mask on and be on your way.
Like,
and by the time I get up there, they're all razzled a little bit, you know, they're worked up. So I was like, hi.
Yeah.
And they took my temperature, I grabbed my mask, and I moved on. And I looked at the guy, and I was like, it's that easy.
Yeah.
Because he was just...
Boy, that was tough.
He was just around from them, and they were trying to figure out where they're going or something. But he was looking back at them because he was pissed off because they disrespected him by making him wear a mask. So I put mine on and walked around. I said, it's that easy. And I went on my way. I was like, God damn, what is your problem?
yeah.
Worst case, you wore it for nothing.
Yeah.
Well, like, these people are all complaining about that, but yeah, it's private property. But, like, I don't think people understand. It's like, not to, like, say, oh, I have it so bad. But you think it's hard to go into a Walmart and casually walk around and get scanned and wear a mask? I go onto, you know, like federally controlled areas, you know, refineries, Kennecott, mines, you know, that kind of shit. Those are technically federally controlled. And I already have to have badges and all this other bullshit, but it's a fucking 100% required.
Yeah.
100%. Like, I have to wear a mask, and I'm out there, like, hoofing shit, you know, like throwing heavy pipe, lifting heavy pipe, doing all this heavy shit. Have to have a mask on. They check your temperature every time. At one point, Kennecott was checking my temperature, even though I went in, picked something up, took 45 minutes, left, took it back 45 minutes to drop it off, you know, 45 minutes back, check the temperature again. Even though, like, there's nowhere I could have, you know, like, it's been 45 minutes. Like, nothing has changed. And they were also doing alcohol. I had to do a breathalyzer every time.
Yeah.
Just for alcohol, because, you know, it's federally controlled. Like, I know it's annoying to wear a mask in a store, but at least you're not, like, lifting heavy shit. Like, or these other people that are having to do it at work. It's like, that sucks. Like, if you have to work with it, that sucks, but...
Yeah. I find myself... I've gone into a few places lately where it's required. I think, fuck. Grab it, put it on, you know?
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Just have one on you and you're good.
Yeah. That's it. Like... just fucking wear it, dude. Like,
yeah,
put your ego to the side, your pride, whatever it is you're trying to fucking protect. Just put it on for a little bit, and
yeah,
like, I agree. It's silly, I think, but it's a real thing, you know.
Yeah, I think everything has gone a little farther beyond than it needed to. Like, with this closing everything down and that kind of stuff, I think there's ways that we can work around that. Like, movie theaters closing. Do the 6 feet apart thing. Sell seats, but only sell 1, not 2, but 3, and then not 4, but 5. So that even if you're family, you're sitting. Yeah. I think there's ways around to make it easier. But yeah, the mask thing is kind of just like, yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, and Japan proved that you can do it. They reopened their professional baseball league with, you know, this guy sitting here like 6 seats away, this guy, and then the next row they're staggered. Yeah, I mean, they proved you can do it.
Yeah, there's definitely, like, I think we're a little overboard on some of the protective measures. But, like, all these people that are complaining, like, I have to wear a mask when I walk into the Walmart to pick up 10 things. It's like the employees are required.
Yeah.
Why don't you worry about, like, you should feel sorry for the people that are having to wear them for 8 fucking hours. Or, like, the health of people, you know, people working at hospitals. Like, they're wearing a whole fucking get-up.
You know, the only place I don't hear people complaining about having their temperature checked... I go to Ageless Men's Clinic because I'm fucking old, right? And the gal that works in there, she's at the front desk. She takes everyone's temperature and says you're good. She's fucking hot. Nobody complains that this girl wants to like put the little temperature thing up to her head. That's the only place I haven't seen people complain about it.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Because she's hot.
Yeah. I understand complaining to complain. Like when we go to Chevron, the refinery, and we pull up and we're like, oh, fuck, they got to take our temperature. So we roll the window down. It's like, God, I can't believe they have to do this. And then they scan it. And then we're like, this is so stupid. And then we go in and then we fucking...
It delayed your day by 3 seconds.
Yeah. But we're like complaining to complain. And we get like 30 seconds down the road. And then it's whatever.
You forgot about it.
Yeah. And then we'll leave. And then if we have to go back, we'll get there again and be like, God damn it, they have to do this again. And then they scan us and 30 seconds down the road, we're like, all right, well... Like, we're not... I'm not tweeting on social media every time I'm like, they scanned me again. They scanned me again. It's like, I don't give a... Like, it's annoying, but at the same time, who the fuck cares?
I was in Home Depot, and I felt a sneeze coming on. And a sneeze in today's world is not good.
Yeah.
Like, we're fighting. You sneeze by me, we're fucking fighting. So I felt a sneeze coming on, so I wandered over to where... the closest spot that nobody was, and I bent down and I sneezed like at the ground. And I stood up and there was this lady like 30 feet away from me looking at me like I was the biggest piece of shit she's ever met in her fucking life. And I looked at her, I was like, what?
Got allergies, bitch.
Go buy your fucking 2x4s. Move on.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
We were on Kennecott yesterday. It was a shitty situation, but we were having to wear our masks, you know, like it's just a requirement because they don't need any corona spreading through a fucking mine. And we're working and we were carrying something and my buddy Cooper was behind me carrying the other end of this pipe. And I just hear, achoo! And I look back and I just hear him go, God, right back in my fucking face. And he still had his fucking mask on because his hands were, he couldn't like hurry and pull it down.
Dirty.
I mean, it's outside, so it's not a huge deal. But yeah, it was like his mask was still, and it was just right there.
And usually it's the ones that sneak up on you where they're like a package deal.
Yeah.
Like you needed a tissue.
They're not a dry sneeze.
No.
Yeah.
That's so gross.
Yeah.
That is so gross, man.
Yeah, I've done it in like I think one of the worst sneezes I've ever had was in my motorcycle helmet, and not like a dirt bike one with openings, my full face helmet, driving down the freeway and then just fucking and it's just fucking right fucking there.
And you can see you spritz like your shield. You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Now I gotta pull over and clean that off.
Yeah. So that ain't fun.
Yeah.
I had to sneeze once in elementary. It was super fucking bad. I tried to cover up, but it was like probably the snottiest sneeze I've ever had in my life. And
That's so embarrassing, dude.
We were doing like keyboarding class.
Oh god.
And yeah, like that shit just fucking went everywhere. Like there was a girl sitting next to me and it like went on her keyboard and it was on my keyboard and my monitor. And I wanted to kill myself.
Yeah.
It was so fucking bad. And she was like, ew, oh my God. And the teacher came over and she's like, it's okay. He tried to stop it. And I was just like, fucking.
You're right, Jared, though. Like, it seems like whenever one sneaks up on you, that's where, like, things come out.
Yeah. Oh,
If you're kind of sitting there and you're like, oh, I got to sneeze, and you, like, prepare, you, like, got your elbow or whatever ready, it's just kind of like, meh. But then when you're, like, carrying something and you're just like, oh, okay, and then that's when you end up with fucking snot like hanging out of your fucking nose.
See, and I thought I was being out of my way extraordinarily courteous to walk.
Mm-hmm. Well, you gotta sneeze, bro.
And this lady's looking at me like I stole money out of her bank account or something. I was like, yo, meet me outside, dude. What's up?
Catch me outside. How about
I'll put
that?
you on your fucking lid, lady. Anyway. So, I read that Utah might close back down or go back to orange.
Yep.
I went and bought me an official mask that, like, is just comfortable to wear. Maybe not comfortable, but you wear those inexpensive ones, you get all the blowback in your eyes.
Yeah.
So I bought one that, like, seals off. Because if I'm going to have to wear one for hours on end, I might as well wear a nice one. Or a comfortable one. Whatever.
You know, one of my sneezes that I will remember forever. It was so terrible. It was so awkward. I felt so bad. I used to work. My dad's neighbor used to own her own ice cream business, and she would travel around to like fairs and stuff, and she made it with a homemade like 1920s like ice cream maker. It was so fucking good. So good. But anyway, I would work for her, and I would work like scooping it and taking care of the money. Mm-hmm. And we were at the fair in like Ogden.
Oh, what was her name?
Trudy, I think.
Trudy, yes.
Yeah, shouts out Trudy.
What's up, Trudy?
So I was working in there, and this older gentleman, and I think maybe his wife, ordered a couple of ice creams, and I had the cone, and I was scooping, and then I felt a sneeze. Mm-hmm. And I had, like gloves on, so I couldn't and I was like, I had ice cream in both hands. And so I didn't know what to do. I was like frozen for a second trying to hold it. And then I was like...
You sneezed into the ice cream barrel, didn't you?
I was like,
sick bastard.
I don't know what to do. And so I had the ice cream like freezer right here in the cone. So I lifted the cone above my head and I knelt down so all these people could see was the cone in my hand in the ice cream thing. Mm-hmm. And just fucking...
And then you had slugs hanging out of your nose, didn't you?
Like right into the... And I don't know. I couldn't see. But I like had it like that and I was like, dude, I don't want to give this guy this ice cream. Yeah. I was like, but I technically, like, I didn't sneeze on it. I sneezed as far low, so I kind of climbed back up, and I looked at him, and he was an older gentleman. He didn't seem to care. He just kind of, like, I think he was kind of smiling. And he's like, he probably gets it. And so I, like, scooped his ice cream, and I was going to, be like, hey, do you want this one? And he just took it. And then after that, I was like, I got to fucking clean myself up, because I don't know what happened on the outside of me.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear my most embarrassing sneeze?
Yes.
I'm going to take you back to 1998.
Damn, I was not even alive.
I was in English class, and I was a junior. And I was logistically sitting in the dead center of the classroom. Mm-hmm. So everyone else is around me, and I'm literally right in the middle. And I had a sneeze creep up on me. I was fighting it because, like, it's quiet, You don't want to be that person. And then it got me. But right as it got me, I farted major. I farted big time. Right in the middle of English class. And I was like, oh my God.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and you could hear everyone giggling and laughing. And the teacher's like, stop it. Because she said, stop it. Everyone's laughing more. Because everyone else is laughing, I'm starting to laugh. Yeah, that was my most embarrassing sneeze.
Dude, I had one of the... it hasn't happened often. It's pretty rare. But I actually got the trifecta a while ago. I remember telling Colton that it happened. I was down here, like, walking...
Got the trifecta?
I was walking, like, either into the bathroom or upstairs or something, and I fucking sneezed. Like, I was in the middle of being, like, to burp, and I was burping, sneezed, farted, all at the same time. It was, like, all the exact same moment.
It could have been a quadrifecta: sneeze, burp, fart, shit.
Yeah, no, I didn't get that. It was just a trifecta. It was epic though. Like once in a lifetime. Yeah, all three at the same time.
That's quite an event.
I think that's the equivalent of a hat trick, dude.
Yeah, it was. I remember it because I remember I told Colton it happened. Just like I told him that one time I had a fart that lasted up 3/4 of the stairs, like literally almost all the way up the stairs, every step, all the way up.
That's pretty epic.
That was pretty good. It was good times.
That's epic, dude.
Classic.
I gotta use the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
So today I was in a hurry. I was kind of stuck in traffic. I had my appointment to get to.
Go on.
And I got to a point where I was in a real big hurry and I was doing 100 miles an hour on the freeway.
Naturally, as you do.
In the HOV lane by myself. I'm just going to put that on there.
Doesn't help much.
Yeah, it doesn't really make it that much better.
And I'm like... And I see a highway patrolman sitting there in the middle of the freeway.
Fuck.
Game over, man. So fucked. There's no sense in hitting the brakes. Like, let's ride it out. Maybe I can lose him. Okay? I'm doing 3 digits. Mm-hmm. He never pulls out.
Jesus.
Damn.
And I'm sure I look like a goddamn blur going by.
Well, yeah, especially if you're sitting standstill on the freeway. Yeah,
he never pulled out. I was like, all right, I'm gonna carry it. I'm gonna keep going.
Probably just said fuck it.
Yeah.
He was like, no.
That or he was playing Bejeweled on his phone or something.
He's playing Candy Crush. That's fucked. I hate you for that a little bit. I want you to know that.
Colton's gone 100 once, and he got a ticket.
I got 100 for like 5 seconds. I went 100 immediately, slowed down. Whoop! I was like, fuck! And you get to just cruise past.
I held it for probably
Steady
5
100.
minutes. I held it for probably 5 minutes, and I was like, well, we dodged a bullet there, so let's keep going.
Fuck.
We're running
Might
a
as
little
well.
late.
I got this rabbit's foot. I'm just going to hold on to it.
So bad.
That is reckless, but the freeway wasn't very busy at all. I was like, you know what? If something happens, I'm the idiot that fucked up, and I fucked myself up because there's almost nobody else. Made it. In fact, I was going so fast, I almost missed my exit. I had to emergency and dive across like 4 lanes to hit my exit.
You had to change all across 12 lanes. Good luck, everybody else.
Because despite the rules I was breaking, I was in the HOV lane by myself. I was doing 100 miles an hour. I waited for the double whites to break up so I could.
Oh, so yeah.
So I followed one rule. They couldn't
rule.
get me for 3. They could not get me for 3 laws that I broke. Only 2. But I waited, and then I got over.
And then you were like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, it was an emergency. Like, oh shit, 4 lanes. Okay, we're good.
I've had that happen where I had to like go in between the lines a little bit, where they like divide
the triangle.
The little triangle, that divides. I just fucking like send it over that.
I had a coworker of mine do that when he was leading the like convoy. Actually, it might have only been him and I, but we both knew where this job site was, and we were in the right lane, and I knew the exit was coming up, so I got into the exit lane even though he didn't, because I knew where the job was, and I was like, he's just gonna miss his exit. It's like he's a fucking idiot. I'm in the exit lane, just slowing down, cruising, and I'm like, I guess he's just gonna be gone, and then I just see all the way through that fucking white triangle area on the exit. I was like, nice. And we're easy pickings, dude. We're in like work trucks. If they want to pull you over in a work truck, I'm sure that they can look through UDOT and probably violate you on 4 different things if they really want to.
Yeah. Have you done 100 miles an hour in a 1-ton truck?
Fuck no.
It's like you're fucking floating.
I've never.
It's literally like you're floating, dog.
I've gone 100 in a Mustang.
It's almost like moving the steering wheel.
Your steering is very light.
It doesn't respond all that great. It does, but it's not like right there on the spot.
That's why trucks aren't sports cars. Yeah.
I mean, that fucker will go, dude. Who knows how much more I had? I was holding it at 100.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't really have the aerodynamics for it.
No, and I was getting like 9 miles to the gallon while I was doing it.
Yeah, I'm sure. If not fucking worse. I've done 100 in a Mustang, probably close in my Lancer, and I know I've been in the 90s in my 1500, but that's a half ton.
That little blue car I got out front, I've done 135 in it. Just getting on the freeway.
Yeah, you've told us that story before.
Just on the freeway.
I mean, I disapprove.
Get on my level, ho.
No thanks. I'm okay.
I'm good on that one, homie.
I
want to live.
Yeah.
I choose life.
Yeah.
I do not exactly accelerate fast.
What else we got? Anyone got fun stories?
I have something kind of fun. I've actually held out on the pod for a while.
Why?
Because I wanted to do a deeper dive. Colton knows.
Yeah.
Like deeper dive 150
Jared.
deeper dive or
No,
nice. I just got that. Nice.
Thank you. Yeah.
I've done that before and no one noticed.
Hit it.
I think it was like 10 pods or 6 pods ago I did that and no one noticed. I was like, oh.
Oh.
Well, maybe someone will hear it.
Yeah. Actually, when I edited it, I was really quiet, so you could barely even hear it in the pod. I think that's half of why.
Yeah.
Were there 3 other voices going at the same time?
There's 2 other voices. I think you and Colton were talking, and then I was like, Jared, and then no one said anything. I think I didn't want to interrupt the conversation, but I still wanted to do the joke.
You wanted to try to get it in there.
Yeah.
I get you. Mad props, dude.
We got 8 minutes. I'm just gonna start the cameras again before I start the story because I don't want to have to pause in it when we.
Dude, I was in Walmart last week, and there was a mom.
Fuck.
Nice. There was a mom with her daughter, and her daughter was I'm assuming, a 12-year-old, exceptionally overweight. Okay, so this is the picture I'm painting.
Like childhood obesity.
Yeah, and somewhere along the line, her mom told her she could have 2 big candies. Okay. So I'm wandering through grabbing just a couple essentials, some eggs, hash browns, things like that. And this girl is having a fucking meltdown because she's screaming at her mom saying, "You told me I could have 2 big candies," quote. And she's having this fucking meltdown. I'm like, oh my God, stop it. Tell her, like, no, you don't get any candies and let the meltdown happen in the parking lot. But, like, she's, like, fucking her mom's world up verbally over this. I'm like, wow, you let this little girl run your show like that? I'll put that little bitch up for adoption, dude. I'll throw her in a gunny sack and put her in the river. Yeah, this little girl's having a meltdown because apparently she was only allowed to have 1 big candy. But she was promised 2 big candies.
When she should have had none big candies.
I was like, you know what? If this is going to happen anywhere, Walmart is the appropriate place. I appreciate that I was here. Like, I got to witness this. You know, this shirt didn't, like, this little girl's clothes didn't fit all that well. So, like, the bottom quarter of her belly is like hanging out between her shorts and her shirt, and she's pissed because she's only getting 1 big candy. I was like, you know, I need to come to Walmart more often. There's gold here.
There is, but I avoid it like the plague.
Even just to people watch, dude. Go at 2 or 3 a.m.
Those are the real hours.
Yeah.
That's when business is good. Yeah.
See, the struggle I have is I'm closer to the Target. You know, we're closer to the Target than we are the Walmart. And you go Walmart and people watching, or Target and fucking hot women.
True.
Like, no joke, that Target that is just down the road, every time you're in there is hot fucking MILFs.
You know how
hot,
Target
like,
does it?
20-year-olds, just like everything you could have, like,
it's kind of wild, dude. Target's got like all the bitches
and hot, like teller, like checkers and everything. It's insane.
You know how they do it? They've got a Starbucks in there.
Yeah.
Boom. Done. Fucking done.
Yeah,
that's true. There's
yes,
Starbucks.
I agree on every point you just made.
It's ridiculous. Like, I don't think I've ever been there once and not seen a hot woman.
Do you know where another good place to find hot women is? Believe it or not, Barnes & Noble.
Really?
Barnes & Noble, dude.
Wow. I'm hitting up Barnes & Noble.
Yeah.
Bet.
Do some reading and shit.
Yeah. Don't even buy a book. Just wander through that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Check out their inventory.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you looking for? It's like, oh, the new J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, Barnes & Noble, dude, for some reason. I think it's just having a coffee shop involved is what does it. Because they've got their own little coffee shop.
So, speaking of women, would you like to know what I've... It's not a story.
Are you dating someone?
No, it's just something that...
Did you have sex with somebody?
It's just something that has happened recently, and I was so perplexed by it that I didn't know how to bring it forth to the pod until I kind of did some more research. I talked to Colton about it, though. It's fucking crazy. Okay, so... Naturally, one of those Pornhub Premium free weeks came along.
Right.
I signed up.
That's a good week, dog.
Yeah.
That's a good week.
So I signed up, right, as you do. And then as you also do, you forget that you signed up. I now have Pornhub Premium.
Let me get your login.
And So no, I don't need you to see the videos I've saved.
Dude, no judgment. I swear to God. You'll see the videos that I look up.
Yeah, that's true. No, so I was really bored one day, and like not even in the mood, just bored. And I thought about one of our past pods where we talked about Pornhub Premium.
I think Pornhub needs to start paying us.
Yeah, no shit.
For real.
Yeah, please sponsor.
For real.
Please sponsor.
We gave Colton, you gave Colton shit because he's like, I can't check out live, and you were like, why? Because you're too much anxiety.
Yeah.
Social anxiety.
Excuse me, I've got extreme anxiety.
Yeah. So like,
if you love Pornhub, or
you'll
if
love
you like Pornhub, you'll love Pornhub
Yeah.
Live. That was one of his Twitter things.
Yeah. So gotcha. I thought about that, and like, no joke, not even in the mood. I was like, I should look. I'm curious.
Mm-hmm. Might as well.
So I got on, and no shit, I spent, I want to say like close to 5 hours on it.
What?
And not a single wank was jerked. Not a single fucking
You're a monster, dude.
It's so I've been on it several times now, and it's just like a world of, I am just so confused and interested. It's just it's like the wild fucking west, dude. It's insane.
When in doubt, go into the search bar and type in BBC, and it's just have a ball.
No, that's not how it works in
Have
live.
fun.
In live, well, maybe you can.
I've never been in live, so it's different.
Well, you can like search names because these women have like, you know, usernames.
Oh,
But like, you go in and it's just cams, right? And it's just pictures of what they look like.
I'm not interested in that.
And it's just, yeah, you don't really know what's happening in them because there's gold that is a gold show, and then green that's in party chat. But gold show can mean like 4 different fucking things I've found, I think. And then you click it and you don't know. It's not like Twitch. I assumed it'd be like Twitch, and you would click into one and it'd be like fucking 200 people watching, or 5 people watching, or 1 person watching. And no. You click into this shit, you've no idea how many people are there. And these women will just instantly be like, hello. And so you just start typing. And then some of them, like, I don't know, like some of them just conversate. And then some of them are just like, you like what you see? Take me into and then there's levels to it, right? So there's like gold show, which is like you donate.
He is deep, dog.
Levels
he is deep.
It's crazy. So like gold show, you can donate like, I don't know, 5 gold, which is $5 essentially.
No.
And they set it up.
No.
They set it up so
we don't donate.
No, so they set it up so it could be like, hey, chip in, you know, $5 for 10 minutes, and the goal will be like 100 gold. So if there's a lot of people in there and they hit 100 from everyone donating 5,
then she'll sit on like a bowling pin or something.
then she'll do a show, like, you know, whatever it is. They all tell you what their show is. And then, right, this is where shit gets crazy. If they're not doing a gold show, you can click on the, like on your, you know, you click with your thumb, and it'll say how much it is for a minute for a private show. And a private show is like, if I'm watching it and I choose private, someone else can get in. So anyone can be in private. And then there's exclusive, which is just like you and the girl you're watching.
Hold on. How does the show go private?
So like, if I'm like, you know, if I clicked and then clicked private, I assume it prompts her. And if she wants to go private, she says yes. And then...
And they just say big, corny things to you, like, oh my gosh, is your big hard cock in your pants?
I think it's just essentially a show, because you pay by the minute, right? And I've clicked on some where I was like, ooh, she's hot, click. And then it'll be like, this person's in a private show, enter, you know, click this to enter. And I'm like, no thanks. But it's priced, right? So I've seen some where it's like 99 cents a minute for private, and like $2 for exclusive a minute. I've found some that are $10 a minute for exclusive. $10 a minute.
So what do these girls do for $10 a minute?
You have to read their profile. Some of them, like, you'll read this thing and it says like, in exclusive, I'll do BDSM.
For like, $10 a minute, I want to see you make yourself bleed.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
So yeah, it'll like say like I can do role play or BDSM, or I can be the dominatrix, or I can be the dominated, or I can do foot worship, or it'll say, and then like some of them will be like in private we can do cam to cam, so like they can fucking see you and you can fucking see them, which is
That's weird.
that's a whole
That's
fucking
weird.
yeah.
That's weird. I'm
But
out.
then you also find the chicks that are just there with those like, you know, like tip vibrators or whatever, and you can just like tip one to
every
whatever
time you tip, it vibrates, and she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm coming," and then like moves on.
depending on how
Yeah.
much you tip, you know, like the stronger it is. I don't know. It's just like
I'm out. I'm
but
not doing it.
you can find some free ones. I've done that. I've hopped in and some guy was going ham. She had one in, and some guy, you could just see his name keep popping up. It was like 1, 1, 3, 5, 1,
20,
1,
100,
1.
50,
Yeah, exactly.
100,
I was like
500.
I was
10,
trying to count it. I was like, that guy's over $20. Oh, he's over $50. Oh, he's. But it's just like it's just so confusing because they're from different countries. You don't know how many people are talking in there. Like, you don't know if you're the... I got kicked out of one because I popped in one and didn't say anything, and she kept saying hello, and I just assumed she was saying hello to newcomers, but I must have been the only person in there, and she was talking to me, and I didn't say anything, and then I got kicked.
Now imagine on her end why she's like shoving this bowling pin style sized dildo inside her. Imagine what she's seeing on her screen.
Right.
Just imagine.
Yeah.
I'm completely fine with the free stuff, you know, some random chick getting dug out. Pre-recorded, I'm okay with that. Live doesn't make it any more hot for me.
Well,
I agree.
that's the thing is like,
I didn't know this was going to turn into a Pornhub episode.
I just think it's like I have literally been perplexed, like to the point where I'm just so confused. Every time I hop in, it's like a new adventure. Like, and you click on a video, like a person, and you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if, like, I've clicked on one where their first message was like, "Hey, you really want to fuck me? Take me to private." And I was like, bye. And then I clicked on,
Really?
I clicked on some where it was like some Russian chick, fully clothed, and she just like talks. She's just like, "Hey, what did you do today?" I was like, "Oh, I'm from America." Oh, and then she's like this and this, and it was just like it was just a conversation. And then I'm like, "Okay, bye." And then it's also like, imagine being on their end. Like, it's a total buyer's market. So like, you're clicking into this chick, and if you're the only person that comes in, she's hoping that she's going to get your money. But like, sometimes I hop in, look, and I'm like, nope, and I'm out. So imagine her screen where it's just like, this person has joined, disconnected.
You know, I'll hang around if she's fighting for my attention, like she's doing the things to hopefully get me to tip.
Yeah.
I'll hang around. But you know, she's got to put something weird inside her. Like,
It's, yeah.
pick something. That sword, that gun. I don't know. Pick
That
something.
gun.
Pick that your vape. I don't know. Pick something to keep me interested.
It's yeah,
And you're probably not getting a tip. I'm not paying for your education. I'm already paying to be here already.
yeah. It's just a weird world. Like, I am so, like, even now, I just get on there and just kind of like surf and just see, like, I'm just confused by all of it.
So I'd offer to hang out with you and watch it sometime, but I'm really scared of what might happen. Like, we might start fucking. And I don't think either of us want that on our conscience.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm just like literally that first time I started doing it, it was like a lazy Saturday or something. I was really bored. Or maybe it was a Friday night. I don't know. I was just really bored, and I had my phone as I was watching a movie, and I was like, I'm curious. And I spent like two and a half movies worth just being on there.
How did you
never
not...
once had a fucking boner? I was just like, ooh, look at this profile. Back out. Oh, look at this one. Oh, she's crazy. Like, it's, and then there's the gold show and the fucking party chat, and then there's the like different types of gold show, and then you don't know how many people are in there.
Is that important? How many people are in there?
I don't know. I kind of feel like it is, because if you're the only one in there, the only one talking, she's dedicated to you. But if you're not, at least...
I feel like that's beneficial. Okay, this is the only person.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something crazy to get $5 out of this dude.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
crazy enough. It might involve stitches for her. Who knows? Like, well, I feel like that's beneficial for you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. And then there's also like there's women that are like hot. Like I'm talking like model hot. I've clicked on one that's like model hot, like 10 out of 10 or 12 out of 10, and she did nothing. She was sitting with the camera facing her, and she was playing music, which, by the way, was Backstreet Boys, which I thought that was fun.
Right.
And so I like, I scrolled down, and I was, they have like a profile, and they have like pictures, and it tells you like height, weight. She was wearing like lingerie, like bra, panties.
Was she putting anything inside her?
No, that's what I'm getting at. Is like she was just sitting there, and I was really confused. I thought that maybe she was like doing something on the computer, and then she was gonna like back up and talk to the camera, but she never did. And then I was probably only in there for like 45 seconds. Instantly she went into exclusive, so that means some guy just hopped in and was like boom. So some guy was paying her, and she was pretty expensive. She was super hot. She was like $8 a minute.
Damn.
And then I was like, I backed out, and then like, another day I found her, I clicked on her, same thing. I was in there for like 30 seconds, like because I thought maybe the last time I was there, I thought she might have been frozen. Like the camera was just frozen. Mm-hmm. So I clicked in again, same thing. Just sitting there, and then boom, straight into exclusive. I was like, Jesus.
So I think if you want to see her, you better bring your wallet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And she's expensive.
How much a minute?
It was like $8 a minute.
Oh my God. Never mind.
Like, who has that kind of, like, she better make me finish in less than 2 minutes, because that's $16 fucking.
She better say my name.
But my thing,
in the eyes.
I guarantee you, they don't even get started for 5 minutes, because they probably undress with some music and they get their toy out.
They've
and then
got
it's
their
like,
way of slowing it down.
Yeah,
like sexy, slowly taking it off.
Yeah, and then it's like
you
5
like
minutes
that,
later.
Puppy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Puppy? Get the fuck out of
here.
here.
By the time things start happening, you're 10 minutes in, which is 10 times 8. That's $80 fucking.
Get out of here.
Like, there's no fucking way.
So that dude that commits that kind of money and time to this, I've committed some time to Pornhub, I'll be honest.
I think we all have.
That kind of money, you got problems, dude. Like, go out into the real world.
Yeah.
And spend that kind of money on a actual person. Mm-hmm. And experience it for yourself firsthand.
Well, I can see, like, the personal aspect of it, I guess, like being able to be like, ooh, I want you to put that in your butt. Like, I kind of understand that. But the only people, I told Colton this, the only girl I've spent any time with, I didn't tip her, I didn't do anything. She just had a conversation. Like, she was just sitting there, like, I mean, she was in like a bathrobe or something.
Hey, do you like to watch Rick and Morty? And then like you respond. And
she was actually like she was a Russian, so she barely spoke English. So when she did, it was really broken, but I thought it was funny. Mm-hmm. So I was just hanging out, and we just talked. It was just like, oh, what are you doing? And I was like, I just got off of work. And then we just bullshit for like, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. Like, we were just talking. And then I was like, okay, bye. And then she was like, bye. And then I left. And then it seems like 90% of them are the ones where you pop in, and it's like, take me to private. Let's do this. And then you click to see what private is, and it's like fucking $8. And you're like, no.
No. $8 a minute, maybe, if you're sitting here in the same room.
Yeah.
Maybe. And I get to fuck you. But probably not.
I'm just honestly like, the way I described it to Colton is just so enamored and so like confused and interested and perplexed.
It's a whole new world.
Kind of related to that, I follow this guy on YouTube. His name's Kenny KO. He went and subscribed to OnlyFans. He uses what's that check we got? For
stimulus?
Stimulus. The stimulus check. He spent his on OnlyFans. To show us content from OnlyFans. And he was showing some of these girls. He didn't buy the videos, but some of these girls were like selling like 2-minute videos for like $250.
Jesus Christ.
So by those standards, fucking Pornhub Premium Live is
you're
cheap.
not as big of a creep, but like some of these girls are selling 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 minute videos for $150 up to $250.
Jesus Christ, dude.
It's like, no.
Yeah.
I want
fucking
to
insane.
I want to fuck you for that price. You're not worth any more than that. You're not even worth that.
I will tell you one
Only
thing.
talent is showing your vagina
Yeah.
on camera.
The one thing I have noticed just surfing through.
Can they make good sandwiches? Can they make mashed potato? Like, what do these girls have to offer?
I don't know. On Pornhub Premium, I'll tell you one thing. Anything you're looking for is there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I've seen trans. I've seen...
Ooh,
goth.
you have? He searched that. He literally searched
No.
that.
I was
Chicks with dicks.
I just go to, like, live, just who's there out of everyone in the world. It's, like, normally, like, 3,000 or 2,000. Just scroll through, and I saw one that was, like... I don't even know what it was called, but it was a dude with, like, long hair, and I was like...
a chick with a dick would pique my curiosity. I'm like, okay, I'll watch her jerk it off.
Yeah, they have everything. Like
What have I got to lose?
There was chicks that dressed up like anime, you know, like that had the ears in with the makeup, and then there was like goth, then there was like models, and then there was like 50 years old and saggy.
Goth
and then
chicks
there was,
are pretty hot, dude.
I will say this though, it's fucking crazy. Maybe you guys don't know who she is, but Nina Hartley.
Oh yeah,
Like
old school porn star.
Very, very like well-known porn star. Older,
Old
always
school.
does MILF and stuff like that. Not exactly what I would call hot in nowadays standards.
Her prime was in the 80s.
Yeah. So yeah. But anyway, I saw her. She was on live, and I've seen her
Wow.
twice, and I've clicked on her twice, and both times she was in an exclusive. I really just wanted to click in and talk to her. I'd be like, "Oh my god, I fucking know you!" But like both
My
times,
dad's got your pornos.
yeah, she was in an exclusive. I was like, "Oh, sad face." There's a few others I recognize, like Lexi Bell.
Yeah.
I know her name from porn, and she has a live. There's a couple others. The Americans are bullshit. I don't like the Americans.
Fuck Americans.
I'm happy for you, dude. You've experienced a lot recently.
It's a wild world, dude. Like
It is.
I don't even know what to think of it. It's crazy.
It is a wild world.
And then like
So that's why we should start our own OnlyFans. You never know.
there's a button if you scroll to the very bottom where you can just make your own live cam. I was like, I wonder how hard this is. Like, what if I just hooked up that camera, set it here, and made one, and I was just here?
Throw one leg around the back of your neck and throw the other one up on the desk and
And
just
then-
put it in the starter.
As soon as someone like pops in, just have you in the other room and be like, Jared, someone's here, and then you walk in and they just see your biceps bulging, and then see if they're just like exclusive, and I'm like, hey,
Making money, right?
yeah,
You in?
Fuck
We
it.
may not be able to get Zach in because he's a pussy.
yeah.
We might have to exclude him from this. But I think it's worth a shot.
I mean, yeah, we just make our rates really high.
Hey, if they want to pay enough, I jerk you off, you jerk me off. Go.
Yeah, we just
Good to go.
We make
Good to
ourselves
go.
like $10 a minute. We could honestly just do $2, like two minutes, where we just like touch each other, and then we're good. That's like $20 for 2 minutes.
When we get this going, send me the link. I'll send it to Dark to Zigzag. see if he'll support us.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and then just put one of those like tip vibe things, just shove it right up your butt. Be like, tip vibe on.
I am getting so horny right now, dude. We may have to end this.
Yeah, we need to end it. Yeah.
Go ahead, do the thing.
Oh, I got to do the outro. I did the
Yeah,
intro.
This is your pod, dude.
That's bullshit.
This is your pod. Remember all the things. Etsy, Patreon.
That's bullshit. Zach doesn't do those.
He doesn't?
Fucking just do
No.
it.
Hey, wait, pause for a second. Just 1 sec. I gotta pee so bad, dude.
I'm gonna do the outro without you here.
That's fine.
I thought you were gonna put up to a fight to that. And
Bro,
there's-
these stretchy jeans are the fucking best.
I know they really are.
I didn't even know these were stretchy until like the other day. I put them on and I was like, holy shit. I didn't even realize when I bought them.
They're the
that
best.
They're stretchy. They're so comfortable. I can actually like raise my leg and shit to step over doggy
Yeah,
doors.
my work is getting rid of the Levi's they provide, and we're just gonna get like 8 pairs of coveralls. So we have to supply our own work pants, and I think I'm just gonna get stretchy pants. Way more comfortable.
They're
Stretchy
fucking nice.
wides or whatever. So extra room plus stretch.
I still rock the skinnier slim fit because I'm skinny. and it looks better.
Wear clothes that fit you appropriately.
Exactly.
Yes.
You gotta look fresh, bro.
Right.
Well,
and girls are into that. Skinny jeans, like harem pants almost. Like skinny jeans with the big, like saggy, like crotch ass area.
See, I don't like that. That looks fucking weird.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't want a diaper on.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I just want my clothes to fit my legs.
Your body.
My body.
Yeah, okay.
don't forget, people. 150 is next week, so if you want any questions read, get them in either in the email, Discord, Twitter, Instagram. Well, I don't use Twitter. Instagram, any of those before Friday, because if they're not in by Friday, they ain't getting read.
I got a bunch on Instagram.
Nice.
I think we've got a couple in Discord.
Shouts out Samster.
Seems like
Shouts out.
We've gotten a lot of questions that we've had before, but I think it's because we have a lot of new listeners.
Sure.
So
yeah, answer them all.
Well, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, death threats, or ransom notes, remember to send them to imwiththeoutcrowd@gmail.com. We're on Twitter @theoutcrowdpod. Find us on Instagram. Check out our Discord. Send us a story or just say what's up. Just remember, our opinions don't matter. So why the fuck should yours? Bye.
Okay, man. Bye. Okay. Goodbye.
Did I remember everything right there? Did I get it all?
Actually, pretty decent.
Yeah.
I paused
you
for a
did
second
it.
because I got to the end and I thought I missed something, but then I was like, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
One take, everybody. I did the intro and the outro, one take, so fuck Zach.
Yeah, we don't need his ass anyway.
God fuck him! Ugh! God fucking damn it!
I'm out.
So, Jared,
I can mess with that a little bit.
It's not bad.
I must say, or I must let you know that,
Hold on. Do I know where this is going?
no. So last week's pod, right, was I was trying to mess with the audio hardware. I was having a hard time with it. So we started everything, like, clapped so that we could sync everything. And then I came over here and I was trying to figure it out. And I fucking stopped the recording so I could listen to the audio to see, like, if I thought it sounded good enough. And then I started recording again, continued it, right? So fucking Sunday when I started trying to edit, because I stopped it, I found the clap, but then the audio stops and then starts like 2 minutes later, but the video didn't. So I just couldn't sync it. I had no way of syncing it. But right after we restarted the audio and it went maybe 20 seconds, you fucking sneezed. So the only reason our audio is synced to the video in the last pod is because you fucking sneezed right at the beginning.
It's a good thing I showed up.
I was like, dude, how am I going to do it? I'm going to have to try and do it off of someone's mouth, and that never works. And then all of a sudden I see Jared go, Haku! Haku! And I was like, there it is. There's my fucking moment. I fucking get the sneeze.
We're in there. That's funny.
That's cool.
The top one is the one that I actually capture the footage with.
Is it?
The bottom one is backup. The top one's the one that I actually use.
Okay, got it.
What's going on, guys? Podcast here, Outcrowds and Patreon on my dick. Here to announce our OnlyFans.
Ooh, yes. That's an idea, dude.
Right?
Yeah. I hope that's fronted by you.
Our OnlyFans.
I mean, I don't got a lot of dick, so I'm going to need some assistance on this.
Well, it's not that you need a lot of dick. You just got to know how to use it.
On what?
And your feet.
Well, okay.
Your feet.
Okay, I didn't realize.
I could shave my feet and paint my toenails.
Hello?
Start a catfish count.
Exactly.
That might be okay.
I like where this is going. We're going to start an OnlyFans.
Jared, what would you know about not having a lot of dick?
Hello.
You never lived my life.
You don't know how much dick I got.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you?
I'm assuming.
Do you? I got a fair amount of dick. It's teetering on the overabundant side.
Okay. I don't think that's real, dude. You're still white.
It can still happen.
That's true.
When it gets hard enough, I almost pass out from lack of blood flow to my brain.
Either that or an iron deficiency.
Yeah, that could be it too.
And then go back to the Sony, so there's never like a blank space.
Blank space.